I just want to say a few things about our social disposition in America and the world, if I may. We have divided ourselves into different groups, and depending upon what group we're in, we blame other groups for being the basis for the problems that exist amongst we the people. Sometimes we say it's organization, sometimes we say it's government, sometimes we say it's racist. Any excuse that we can come up with to justify our doing what we are doing in violation, all of it, from what is proper, which is truthful and righteous. I say that because when I look at these problems that exist everywhere, I look at the people who profit from it and those that suffer because of it. And I actually see that these problems occur at the realm of the people. The people. Your problems exist because you permit it. Racism in America exists because you, the people, accept it. You permit these things to happen. There are those of you who will say, I can't stand a person's color, black or white, and you might want to call it racist. I don't know. You got different definitions for racism. But something like that. And it's like a guy come to a bar. A bar, usually the clientele are, say, one particular group. Let's just say black, since I'm black. But periodically white people come in. And they're entertainment all the time. And let's say another group starts coming in because they heard about the place, they like the place, and they say, well, that's a nice place to party. And when they come in, let's say they're an Asian group. And as the Asians start coming in, the white guy will come over to the black guy and say, well, we see what's happening now, huh? As to indicate everything's going to go walk because a different group comes in. And you ask yourselves oftentimes, what are you supposed to do in a situation like that? Do you challenge that man or that person for saying that to you? Or do you just recognize he does, let him walk off? And that's something you have to answer for yourself. You heard the situation. But I'm saying that all of the stuff continue to exist because it's permitted by the people. Now, I know you can justify it, you can explain it. But there's one group of people that have been given a charge to not give in, to always stand against that which is not proper. What group of people is that? That group of people are the children of God. Now, I didn't say Christians. I didn't say Muslims. I didn't say Hindu. I said children of God. Children of God will not go for that. Who are children of God? Children of God are those that have been born again. Born again, what does that mean? The renewing of their mind. One time your mind was greed. Ooh. Now your mind is about service, that there will be no greed that's progressive. That's your job. That's your duty. One while it was to make sure that you could get all you could get. Now it has changed and you want to make sure that they get all that they can get. This is the renewing of your mind. And so when America got America's problems, we can point out fingers at Trump. We can point out fingers at MAGA. We can point out fingers at what? Republicans. And I'm sure you know they're turning their finger at the Democrats alone. And everyone is guilty. Everyone is guilty as charged. Republicans, Democrats, Trump, MAGA, everybody is guilty as charged. But I guarantee you, every last one of them can find their innocence in that situation. And yet, the situation can exist as it does only because everybody's guilty of what they're doing. Now, in order for you to see different in what I just described, is that you got to be born again. Now, born again doesn't mean somebody's telling you about the Bible. It doesn't mean that at all. That's just a tool that's used to do whatever it does. But being born again means there's an awakening. It's like when you came into the world out of your mama's womb. Somebody slap you on your butt, you know, hey. Well, this is similar. It's like an awakening in the life that you're living. You know that there's something so drastic, catastrophic, that it does something to you. It could be what some call a miracle. It could be a blind man that couldn't see but now can. It could be a person who couldn't walk but now can. It could be a person that was hungry but now is fed. And it had nothing to do with you, had nothing to do with me, had nothing to do with any of us. It was miraculous, something that opened your eyes and gave you information that you never had before, that there's a power that's bigger than you and everybody else you can imagine. And you make the decision that you are going to be loyal to that power. And what does that power require of you? That power requires of you to be for others what that power was for you. What was that power for you? It was an enlightenment. It was an awakening. It was an expression of righteousness and love. And that's what you interpret that to be. And that's what you become to those who can't see the miracle outside of anyone but you. You become the miracle maker. You were chosen not to keep on walking out there like the prosperity preachers. I'm using them because they are deceiving you in the name of God. No, my friends. The prosperity preachers talk about themselves. They use scripture to manipulate you. They're not to free you because they aren't freed. Their way promotes the way every day, but never of the way of righteousness and God's way. So I guess I just wanted to take a moment there and say that. I hope I helped someone because it's kind of came out a little bit clear to me, and I'm kind of glad I got a chance to say it. And I want to thank you once again. I don't even have a subject. You know what it was about, so you'll take it for what it's worth. What about a subject? For whatever it's worth.